say does that start?
Greg, we've got two teams that boast some serious firepower off the bench.
And that depth makes each team more difficult to defend, more unpredictable. Both sides have a lot of guys who can step up on any given night.
And the starting lineup for the Timberwolves, the wingmen, Edwards and McDaniel. The big men on the floor for him, Randall and Gobert. And it's DiVincenzo in at the point guard position. And the call will be against Julius Randle. That's his first foul. SGA double team. Williams looking over the floor. Down to 5 on the shot clock. It's stolen by Edwards. Randle with the ball. He's picked up by Holmgren. DiVincenzo can't hit it. Dort against Edwards. Dort passes to Hartenstein. Dort kicks to SGA. And it's blocked. What a play as he just snatches the shot out of midair. Here's Edwards. First quarter, just over a minute played. Pass to McDaniels. The three-pointer, no good. On offense, here are the Thunder. Last time they came together was in Minnesota, where they felled the Wolves.
Well, I mean, they lost their last matchup with this team, and foul trouble really plagued them throughout the game.
Nothing wrong with aggression as long as you're smart about picking your spots. And let's see if they can be a bit more disciplined this evening.
Randall with the bucket.
Okay, Julius Randle. He excels using his athleticism to get to the rim off the drive.
We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
I had a chance to catch up with Mark Dagnall. Unsurprisingly, the conversation turned to Rudy Gobert. Let's be honest, he's scary, Coach said about the 7-footer. Hinted their strategy might involve trying to, quote, lure Rudy out of the paint so he's not there to slap away our layups. Maybe some tricky play here to try and push Gobert out of his comfort zone. Guys, back to you.
All right, Allie, thank you. Here's SGA, following the bucket by the Timberwolves. Hartenstein with a screen on McDaniel. And that one is good from Hartenstein.
Wow, they finally get it to go down on their 4th try.
For Minnesota, they've gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. It's Edwards on the wing. That's in, coming off an assist from Randall.
And that corner pocket triple, terrific shot by Edwards from deep.
Outside, Dort. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Shoots over DiVincenzo. That one wide left.
At some point, do you start to think about getting others involved? It has been a struggle.
Holmgren against Randall. For 3, Edwards. And Holmgren pulls it down. Under trailing by 5. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. And that one, good.
Well, just good recognition in the pick and roll. Gilgeous-Alexander reacting to the defense perfectly.
Timberwolves leading by 3. Here's McDaniels. Misses the 3.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Holmgren kicks to Dort. DiVincenzo against Gilgeous-Alexander. Shoots over DiVincenzo. They retain possession. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. For the Thunder, Wiggins comes in for Chet Holmgren. And it's Mitchell in for Dort. Minnesota also making some changes. Reed, he's checked in for Randall. And it's Mike Conley in for Dante DiVincenzo.
Yeah, McDaniel's really trying to become consistent with that jump shot.
Outside, SGA. Down low, Hartenstein, and he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clear.
The Thunder shooting their initial free throws of the game right here. For the Thunder, Holmgren, he's checked in for Aaron Wiggins. And it's Cason Wallace in for Gilgeous-Alexander. Timberwolves also changing it up. Miller's checked in for Rudy Gobert. Clark comes in for McDaniels. And Dillingham subbed in for Edwards.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
The Timberwolves shooting their first free throw of the contest. Wiggins is checked in for Oklahoma City. Here's Mitchell. Wallace looking for an opening. Holmgren sets the screen for Wallace. Puts it up. The Thunder with another miss. Timberwolves leading by 7.
Hey, yo, right here.
Miller outside. Left side, Reed. And stolen by Williams. Pass to Mitchell. 32 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Holmgren outside. The Thunder with another miss. The Timberwolves have gone 5 of 9 from the field here in the first. Reed finds Clark. Conley with the 3. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Keep rolling here following the win against Memphis.
And bottom line, they found ways to score. Credit the game plan going in. It was right on the money.
And that's not an easy environment to play in. To score at the rate they did on the road says a lot about their intensity and focus.
And that does it for the first quarter. Timberwolves lead by... And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And looking at what we've seen from the Timberwolves, what do you guys think?
They just came into this game with the mindset of sharing the basketball.
When you keep everyone involved at the offensive end, it keeps everyone engaged in other areas as well.
On the court for the Timberwolves as our second quarter is underway. Randall and Reed holding down the post spots. Conley out there with Dillingham. And it's Clark in at the 3, the small forward.
Wow, Julius Randle getting downhill and leaves no doubt.
The Minnesota Timberwolves coming to this one after the win against Cleveland. Ball is up on top. Nothing on the board. Williams outside. And that one is off. Reed with the defensive effort. Randall right side. And stolen by Williams. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Mitchell outside. Sinks the triple.
Oh, phenomenal work right there. There's times where he can be tough to check.
And timeout called by Chris Finch. He's ready to talk things through with them. And Oklahoma City making a change here. Dort's checked in. Well, a chance to check out some stats for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Timberwolves leading by 4. Holmgren with the steal. And Dort gets it to go.
Well, Lou Dort's frame is exactly built for that kind of shot. He is big, strong, and tough, folks.
Norris, in any discussion about Lou Dort, the first topic has got to be his defense.
Kevin, I'm going to be honest. I don't think we talk about him consistently enough as a player who should and could win Defensive Player of the Year. If you are a perimeter shooter or a perimeter scorer, the last guy you want looking opposite you is Lou Dort. Well, that's the opportunity they're looking for, just not the result, obviously.
Right wing, fires the 3, buries the long-range jumper. Reed's got the lead up to 8 now for the Timberwolves. Wallace dishes to Holmgren. Mitchell with it. His scoring has been there on a regular basis. He's averaging more than 14 points a game. Here's Randall, and then Randall slams it in.
Wow, Julius Randle with a little flavor on the finish.
And so Mark Daigneault calls a timeout. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. Williams is checked in for the Thunder. Minnesota also making some changes. Rudy Gobert, who's checked in for Reed. McDaniels comes in for Clark. And Anthony Edwards subbed in for Dillingham. Holmgren with a screen on McDaniel. Here's Williams. Now here's Holmgren from the arc. And they recover it. On the wing, Mitchell. Over by Conley. 5 on the clock. Holmgren kicks to Dort. And that time, also a missed shot.
And the way he was able to reach out towards that release had an impact.
Well, no question, he altered that shot, and most of the time, that's just as good as blocking it.
Pass to Williams. Now here's Holmgren from the arc. It's the three-point bomb. Holmgren's got 5.
And I love the competitive edge Holmgren plays with, coming right back with his own triple.
Williams, he's checked in for the Thunder. Gilgeous-Alexander comes in for Mitchell. Conley, the pass to Edwards. It's in there. Conley with the assist. Edwards got his second basket.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Williams for 3. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got 5 rebounds tonight. Greg, in the middle of a season like this, what possible road bumps could teams run into?
Well, I think it's important that players not fall into that trap of looking too far ahead, right? This is when it's important for a team to stay focused and be in the moment. These are the dog days of the season.
This offense just continues to impress.
Back to SGA. Gilgeous-Alexander with great positioning inside.
It's very long, and SGA so effective around the hoop because of that length.
Over in the corner, McDaniels. That 3 off the mark. Thunder trailing by 13. Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Hey, Kevin. So are dynasties a thing of the past? Well, Commissioner Adam Silver said, I'm fine with dynasties and I'm fine with new teams emerging every year. What the fans want to see is great competition. As long as teams are emerging through great management, let the results happen however they play out. Guys, back to you.
You just won a fair fight. Okay, thank you, Allie.
Wow, excellent explosion off his feet by Julius Randle.
Outside, Dort. From outside the arc, Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got his 6th rebound on the night.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Here's Edwards, and Edwards slams it in.
Oh, guys, the agility, the hops, everything about Anthony Edwards, so good athletically.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
A lot to like about the way they're playing right now, but still plenty of time left.
You do like that the offense is humming along. They're putting in the effort to distance themselves.
Shots good by Williams.
In this league, you've got to be able to convert against tight coverage. J-Dub, yes, sir.
Pass to DiVincenzo. Off target from outside. Williams passes to SGA. Here's the 3, and the last second attempt doesn't fall. Julius Randle getting it done for the Timberwolves. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him. We come back right after this.
Welcome, everybody. Right off the bat, let's see which games are still to come tonight. Out in Indiana, it'll be the Pacers against the Heat. That one gets going at 7 p.m. Eastern.
I'm predicting a somewhat
Now let's talk about that first half. What an impressive performance for the Minnesota Timberwolves.
They've done a really good job of freeing up the shooters. Yeah, with how they shot the 3, the driving lane should be wide open in the second half.
That is more than enough of...
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. We're seeing a tremendous game from Julius Randle.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column? Through 2 quarters, he has been terrific.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
Holmgren plays at the 4 with Hartenstein at the center spot. Gilgeous-Alexander runs things with Dort to his side. And it's Williams at the 3. That's the lineup out there for the Thunder. DiVincenzo kicks to Randle. A nice shot by McDaniels. McDaniels got 6.
Oh, Mr. McDaniels with the response. How competitive is this guy?
Pass to Dort. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
It's DiVincenzo, top of the key. Top of the key jumper, no good.
Listen, that's a quality mid-range shot. He just couldn't capitalize.
Williams kicks to Dort. Back to Williams. Holmgren with a screen on DiVincenzo. Outside, Dort. Stolen by McDaniels. Pass to Gobert. And we're about a minute and a half here into the second half. Edwards, no good.
And if they know what's good for them, that's the way they'll defend against him every time he takes the ball in the three-point lane.
Oklahoma City moving it around. And Dort gets it to go.
You can see the work Lou Dort has put in to make himself a threat from 3. That's a pretty-looking shot right there.
Outside Edwards. And here's DiVincenzo from the arc. Gets the three-pointer to fall. DiVincenzo's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. SGA passes to Hartenstein. Trying to find Gilgeous-Alexander. Gets it to him. Minnesota with the rebound. Gobert's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Randle kicks to Gobert. Here's Edwards. Back to Gobert. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. That one on Hartenstein.
What you love about Rudy Gobert is he understands his strengths and where he can impact the game. That is primarily on the defensive end, but also as a screen setter offensively.
Greg, you think about the value of those sage veterans on a team, guys that have been around the block, played a lot of years. Why are they so important?
Well, a lot of times they'll echo the message of the head coach. And I tell you what, it's also, as a coach, you love having those veteran players because you can trust what they're going to do on the floor. That consistency is really important, not just for the coaches, but the teammates.
Williams passes to Hartenstein. And rejection by McDaniel. It's good. Minnesota leading by 16. Pass to Edwards. Back to DiVincenzo. Three-pointer, Randle. It's hauled in by Jalen Williams. And here's Williams now. He'll bring it up for the Thunder. They'll be playing host to Miami for their next game. They'll find themselves in the middle of this string of 3 straight at home. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. A step-back shot here. Can't hit that one. Nice defense from McDaniel.
Boy, he just doesn't have it here tonight, and it's had a ripple effect on this team.
Back to DiVincenzo. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. DiVincenzo's got 6 in the quarter.
Shot ready off the catch. Dante DiVincenzo with a jumper.
For 3, Holmgren. That's good, and SGA with the assist.
Individually, he's trying to lift the team. You've got to love the effort, but thus far, not getting over the top.
And Edwards slams it in.
Boy, you love the efficiency with which he's going at things tonight. This is what we've come to expect from him.
Mitchell, he's checked in for Dort. And now let's turn to the 2K leaderboard for a look at the squads that have the most points in transition over the past 10 games. In 4th, the Timberwolves.
I mean, tough to maintain this kind of pace over an entire season. But let me tell you, they are really running right now.
Well, Hartenstein sees a path to the rim and does not hesitate.
Out to Edwards. And the three off target.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the three.
Pass to Holmgren. Gets it to drop, and now he's shooting at a 5 for 8 clip.
They are just killing him on the interior.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Edwards. Here's Holmgren. Mitchell wide open. Drills the three-pointer. Mitchell's got 6 points.
And they're showing much more focus here in the second half. More effort as well. And their offense starting to show signs of life.
A different look for Oklahoma City. Kenrich Williams. He's checked in for Hartenstein. Wiggins comes in for Williams. And Wallace subbed in for Gilgeous-Alexander. Edwards, no good.
After hitting a couple of threes in the first half, he hasn't had much going from distance.
Williams passes to Mitchell. Now here's Holmgren from the arc. Rebound, Minnesota. Right side, Reed. Pass to Conley. Got it up. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the floor generalship right here? I mean, showing us why they're always in good hands when he's the man in charge.
Well, this is exactly what you're looking for from your point guard. Survey the floor, serve it up on time and on target.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. On the court for Minnesota, Randall and Reed holding down the post spots. Dillingham is out there with Conley, and it's Clark in at the small forward position. Wiggins, Randall grabs the board. Randall's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Conley dishes to Randall. Clark kicks to Randall. Offline with his 3. And we're trailing by 13. Kicks it out to Wiggins. Good. The nice assist for Williams. Williams has got his 5th assist in this one. And so Chris Finch calls for the timeout. He is very aware of the timing here and the significance of getting things squared away with his team. Minnesota making a switch. Juzang's checked in. And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Over that last break, I got a chance to hear what Chris Finch said to the team. He told his guys, let's not waste this advantage. Hold on to it. Stay aggressive. Let's not give up ground. Coach wants to see his team staying strong out there, guys.
Thank you, Allen.
Their 3rd three-pointer in a row.
Timberwolves leading by 9. With the drive.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
You're just too slow to react. You can't afford to sleepwalk through possessions. What's going on out there?
Back to Dort. And he banks in the layup. And that's now 7 points for Lou Dort.
And after an abysmal first half from the field, the shots now starting to fall.
Randall outside. A 3-ball. Nailed from three-point land. Randall's got 5 points now this quarter.
This guy has been a key to their success tonight. He's been selective and efficient.
Inside. And down it goes. Dunked through off a wonderful assist.
Oh, my goodness. How about the impressive vertical by Lou Dort? No doubt on that slam.
Reed uses the glass to finish the layup.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash-mouth physical basketball, guys.
For the Thunder, Hartenstein's checked in for Williams. Holmgren comes in for Wiggins. And Gilgeous-Alexander is subbed in for Mitchell. To the right side. Holmgren kicks to SGA. Dort passes to Hartenstein. And that one drops.
Boy, that little bump is not going to be a problem for Isaiah Hartenstein. This guy's going to finish right through it.
Here's Juzang. Randall left side. Holmgren with the steal. Here's Dort. It's tipped. Reed with it. Picked up by Hartenstein. Randall fires. Outside Holmgren. And that one is good.
After taking some time to find his rhythm, he's been unstoppable since the break.
And so Chris Finch calls for the timeout. He's not taking any chances and wants to huddle them up right away. Timberwolves leading by 8. Here's DiVincenzo. The three goes down.
Well, exactly what DiVincenzo out here to do. Spread the floor.
DiVincenzo against SGA. The three doesn't go.
Boy, this is the story of the night for this guy. He's taken a lot of questionable shots.
Edwards making a statement.
He just drifts in off the baseline and throws down the amazing reverse windmill.
I think, Greg, he was saving that one for us. Wow. And the call will be against Julius Randle. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Puts it up from 15. Gobert there for the rebound. 1:58 left in the game. Edwards, he is a bruiser.
And that strength and concentration from Anthony Edwards. Yes, there's contact, doesn't bother him.
Thunder trailing by 15. Gilgeous-Alexander. Hartenstein. That one goes. Count it.
Listen, he's carrying his own weight, there's no doubt, but it is very hard to win a basketball game by yourself.
Randall. Hartenstein with the rebound. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He'll bring it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Gobert with the block.
Well, this is the very prototypical defensive anchor. This is what Rudy Gobert brings on a nightly basis.
It's good!
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority. Very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for Minnesota.
The differential in assists led to a lot of open looks, and it also helped to get more guys involved in the offense easy.
And they made the defense adjust, but they just couldn't come up with an answer.
And so all the hard work here tonight converted into a tally in the win column. It'll be number 26 on the year. And something we've come to almost expect is greatness from this guy. Such an overall great performance it was for Julius Randle.
I think it would be impossible to overstate the influence he had on this basketball game. He was the centerpiece of what they did on the offensive end and the anchor of their defense. That's as complete a performance as we've seen.
SGA. Hartenstein fires. Great job in close. The way, Greg, they're sharing the ball tonight, mesmerizing.
Everyone's getting to touch it, and everyone's contributing.
Hartenstein with the rebound. Out of bounds, Minnesota takes possession.
Substitution on the court.
So it's Minnesota winning this one easy. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, a pretty hostile environment.
It really was. You know, it's never going to be easy on the road, but they didn't have too many problems with that tonight.
And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, Allie LaForce, and the rest of our terrific 2K crew, this is Kevin Harlan. Hope you enjoyed our broadcast. And as we leave you, we give you our player of the game, Jaden McDaniels.